I didn't hear you there. But
good,
with that being said, welcome to another edition of the Earle Sports Bet Show. My name is Nicholas Earle, and I'm joined here by my brother Tim, and hopefully he'll be taking the snow off because that's really annoying.
Oh, I forgot. I put that on like an hour ago. See if you would notice.
I noticed. I didn't say anything about it. But we do have a full slate of MLB content for today. We got also an NBA game, and we got a Stanley Cup final game. So we got a full slate of games to go over. So we're not going to waste too much time here. But first, a quick little recap over what happened yesterday. For me, it was basically a split even day. I lost a tenth of a unit overall. My WNBA play did not come through. It was close, and the Liberty just didn't win. Baseball, it was a very up and down type of night. Cash or premium in baseball. Overall, for me, I went 4-2 with two bet cancellations. One from a rain out, the other one from Blake Snell being scratched. But I went 4-2 yesterday. Losses only on Seattle first five and the Chicago Cubs, my two big dogs. Got me the L's. And then for my wins, San Francisco, LA Dodgers first five under. That cashed. Our premium play was on the full game under 7.5. That one cashed. Mets Phillies first five under cashed, as well as the Miami Philly first five under, and the St. Louis Cardinals got the job done as well. So a nice little profit last night in baseball. The only thing bringing it down is WNBA and the NBA, where somehow the Trae Youngless Hawks destroyed the Bucks. I didn't understand that one there.
No, I really don't either. That was really questionable. I'm like, you know what? I felt good about the game before the game. All of a sudden, I get the alert. Trae Young's out. I'm like, oh, well, now I feel really good about my play. And then all of a sudden, I go and check the score, and like halftime, Milwaukee's down 13. I'm like,
no, something didn't add up here. Hold on, wait a minute, something ain't right here.
Yeah,
and then Giannis, oof.
How do you do that? How do you lose to a team that lost their biggest player by that many points?
Yeah, I saw an interesting post on Twitter where it showed that every single one of these last four teams during these playoffs are missed either their top player or their second best player. Between Kawhi, Chris Paul, now Giannis, and Young. It's kind of like a watered down NBA playoffs now.
Yeah, that's whatever. LeBron's blaming on the shortened season. Whatever. Yeah, what up, guys? Hump day. Let's bring in the money.
Oh, yeah. But hopefully we can have a good day in.
Yep. But if we before we jump into everything, make sure you guys leave a like. Subscribe to the channel. Trying to reach 1,000 subscribers by week 1 of the NFL season. Also, if you're interested in our premium plays over at pixelparleys.net, you can use that for 50% off our 7-day packages. Happy Hump Day. What's your best WNBA prediction, Nick?
I have the under between the Sky and the Wings.
Under between the Skies and the Wing. Got it. Sounds good. Rigged. I know, right? It's only rigged when it goes against us. That's what it is. But,
exactly. But yeah, we'll kick it off here with the game that starts in about 2 hours time now. And we have the Arizona Diamondbacks and the St. Louis Cardinals. Cardinals are minus 200 for this game. It'll be Riley Smith taking on Kwang Young Kim. The matchup over-under of 9 runs in this game. The Cardinals are going for the sweep here. Are you looking at getting involved in this game?
I am not. I know a lot of can I call them degens will really want to bet this game. I think this is a definition of a degen game because you get the early game and it's a big favorite, and you're just going to have a lot of people be like, it's an early game. I want to bet it. No, don't bet this one. I'm not spending minus 200 on the Cardinals in this game. Not a smart spot because, yes, they are Arizona, but they could easily beat Kim, who has not particularly been good this year. Neither of these pitchers have been good this year. Don't want the run line with St. Louis. It's at a minus 103. Not interested. If anything, maybe look towards an over in this game because these two pitchers are not particularly good. Neither are these offenses. So, no, I'm not interested in any of the part of this game.
See, I agree with almost everything you just said there. Other than you saying both these offenses are bad. Don't sleep on Arizona's offense. They score some runs. Their pitching sucks. That's the problem with Arizona. Riley Smith coming into this game 1-3, a 5.71 ERA, 1.49 WHIP, 32 strikeouts, 15 walks, and 58 in the third innings pitch. Kwang Kim 1-5, a 3.898 ERA, a 1.36 WHIP, 45 strikeouts, 19 walks, and 54 in the third innings pitched. He's not looked good from coming over from the KBO. And I'm looking to fade him here. I see a little bit of value on the Arizona Diamondbacks. I'm going team total over 3.5 because I can't trust Riley Smith or this bullpen for Arizona. So I'm going with the just the team total over for Arizona. This team has been able to score, and they do play a little bit more towards overs. They haven't put up 5 in 3 straight games, but or we're looking for 4 runs. So they've hit this total. And 1, 2, 3 of their last 5 games. So this team can hit. And I think they should get to Kwang Kim today. I like the team total over 3.5 here with the Cardinals, or for the Arizona Diamondbacks versus the Cardinals today.
Sounds good. Go ahead and move on to the next one.
Yeah, we have the Milwaukee Brewers taking on the Chicago Cubs. We got Ashby taking on Jake Arrieta in this matchup. This one's a tough one here. What are you looking at for this one? It's minus 145 for the Brewers. It's a plus 134 for the Cubbies. I don't know if I could particularly get involved in this one. Where are you looking here?
I don't know why you're saying this is a tough one. No, this is not a tough game. Arrieta's not been pitching good. Yes, you're looking at Aaron Ashby, who is making his major league debut. But if you no. If you look at these two teams right now, do you really want to bet against a team that's won 7 straight games and 9 out of their last 10? I don't think so. I grabbed Milwaukee at this one. I grabbed them at minus 140. I'll bet them all the way up to a minus 150. I think this is a really good spot for them. It's a minus 145 right now. I just think that they finish off the sweep against the Cubs and they keep rolling. This team's not going to stop. Over the last week they've gone from being tied with the Cubs to now they have a 5-game lead in the division. No, I'm not gonna fade this team. I'm just gonna continue with the trend. I like the Milwaukee Brewers in this game. I think they get the sweep done.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not personally getting involved in this game. And yes, I can understand you saying, it shouldn't be that difficult. The Brewers are on a roll right now. I don't know what Ashby's going to bring to the table today on his major league debut. And I wouldn't be betting the Cubs money line in this spot. I'd be looking at the Cubs team total over 3.5. It's a minus 130. The only problem is this Cubs team has been trending way towards the under. I was looking at a first 5 under potentially for this game. And then I see that it's Jake Arrieta and Ashby. And I'm like, I can't trust these guys to give me a first 5 under. Maybe an over in this game. Maybe a team total over for the Cubs. I'm not personally getting involved in this game. I think this game's a little sketchy. So, no, I'm good.
Here, I'm pulling up something real quick for him. I want to see what his
minor league stats were.
Yeah. Well, can I get career? Let's see. In 2021, he has pitched in 12 games. He's 4-1 with a 4.5 ERA. Oh, he started 6 games, so 4-1, 5 ERA in his 6 starts. He's pitched 38 innings, allowing 21 runs on 31 hits. 19 of those runs were earned, and allowing 24 walks on 56 strikeouts in those innings. It doesn't sound like that bad of a pitcher. The thing is, how is you got the big question mark of how he's going to come up. I still like the Brewers in this one, because what that could create is the Cubs don't have any film of him in the major league, so they don't know exactly. I mean, yeah, they could look at his minor stuff and see what he's got, but Jake Arrieta been struggling. I don't know. I don't like it.
Yeah, I'm not into trying to get involved in this game. Two pitchers we don't know much about.
No. What up, my favorite guys, the Twins? Let's get some cash today, fellas. Let's get it.
All right, yeah.
Any esports today? I know that the Star Ladder CIS RMR is going on. I don't personally have any plays. I'll start doing a lot more in about a little bit over a week when IEM Cologne starts. That's one of the bigger tournaments of the year. So you'll see a couple of videos, free pick videos and stuff for that. That should be a good thing to see. We've already got six? We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 8 teams already in that contest, that tournament. Plus, we need a couple qualifiers. We're gonna get Gambit, Liquid, Virtus Pro, G2, Navi, Furia, Astralis, and Heroic in it already. That should be a fun tournament. But no, nothing today. Nothing for the next weekish. But I will definitely have some IEM Cologne stuff coming out when that starts.
All right.
Cool.
All right. Looking at our next game here, we had the Pittsburgh Pirates and the Colorado Rockies. The total are the Rockies a minus 159, 160. And the Pirates a plus 147. Over under of 11 for this game. John Gray takes on Chad Kuhl in this matchup. And Chad Kuhl 2-4, 5.05 ERA, 1.41 WHIP, 29 strikeouts, 25 walks, and 41 innings pitched. You got to keep those walks down if he's especially pitching in Coors Field today. Then we get John Gray on the opposite side. You may look at his stats and think they're not that great. 4-6 at 3.97 ERA, 1.26 WHIP, 60 strikeouts, 27 walks, and 68 innings pitched, which is pretty good considering he pitches in Coors Field. The mind-boggling thing behind John Gray here, though, is he pitches much better at home than he does on the road, which is weird when you pitch at Coors Field at your home field. He's 4-2 at home this year with a 3.25 ERA. He's 0-4 on the road with the 5.32 road ERA. This is a crazy split here. Also, it's a day game, which he pitches tremendously better in day games than he does night games. 3-2 in day games, 2.82 ERA. Night games are 1-4, 5.46 ERA. So big splits that point towards John Gray in this matchup. And I like the first 5 unders where I'm going for this game. I was also kind of looking at the team total under for Pittsburgh. That is at a 5.5, but that is juiced all the way to minus 550. I can see him getting a nice little performance in today, but I like the first 5 under 6 is where I'm going here. I trust John Gray to get the job done here. So let's. I'm going with first 5 under 6 in this matchup.
Sounds good. I almost pulled the trigger last night on a Colorado run line. They play really, really well at Coors Field. They don't play well on the road, so that's why their record is awful as it is. But I couldn't do it. It's yes, John Gray has really good numbers at home and really good numbers during the day, all that good stuff. I still can't trust these Colorado Rockies to. I mean, they've done it the last 2 days. I can't trust them to do it 3 days in a row. If anything, there might be slight value towards Pittsburgh, but I'm not really interested in this game.
All right. Then we can move on to the next game here where we have the Tampa Bay Rays and the Washington Nationals. Over-under of 9.5 for this game. Minus 119 for the Rays, plus 109 for the Nationals. John Lester takes on Drew Rasmussen, which is probably going to be – this is going to be a bullpen game today. Rasmussen has had a few appearances this year where they're all one inning, one and 2/3. Like, this is definitely a pitcher that is not going to get many innings in. He may go 1 or 2. He's probably the opener. Let me see on DraftKings who they have as the primary starter or like the long reliever for today. I wouldn't be surprised if this may be a Ryan Yarborough spot or no, I think it was Michael Wacha. I think Michael Wacha may be in the cards for today, which we all know how good Michael Wacha can be. So let me see who DraftKings has as the primary guy, and will be the good old Michael Wacha. So yeah, this is going to be an interesting game. Where are you looking at for this one?
I am continuing a trend. I'm going after Washington again. They've just been on fire lately. It's just a really good spot for them. Going up against essentially a bullpen game. They've won 8 out of their last 10 games. On the flip side, you're looking at Tampa Bay, who's struggling. They've lost 2 straight, 6 out of their last 10. And we're in Washington, so this is just overall a really good spot. I know Lester's pitching. It'll be Lester essentially versus Wacha, which doesn't make me feel good. But look at Kyle Schwarber. Look at some of his maybe a home run prop for Kyle Schwarber. That could be interesting, considering that he's hit about 90 home runs in the month of June. No, but seriously, he's been on fire. I'm pulling up his home run props. Hold on, home runs.
Yeah, I saw an interesting post on Kyle Schwarber. It said if you put $100 down the last 17 games for Kyle Schwarber to hit a home run, you're up $1,600.
Yeah, Kyle Schwarber plus 200 to hit a home run today. If you think he's going to hit 2, that's
what's his total bases?
Total.
Yeah, I kind of like his total bases probably.
Total bases from hits. Schwarber, if you want to get over 3.5, plus 152.
That's the line for it? It's not 2.5 or 1.5?
Total bases from hits.
Over under.
Yeah, I'm going to his over under. I was just looking at quick picks. Kyle Schwarber 1.5 at minus 123. That's why I went to the other one because the 1.5 is juiced.
Minus 123 is not juiced. That's not heavily juiced. Heavily juiced is minus 140, minus 150 for a prop. That's normal. That's normal.
Fair enough. But yeah, I'm going Washington this game. Sorry. God.
Yeah. And for me, yeah, I'm looking at Washington as well. My play for this one is Washington team total over 4.5 to minus 110 now. I absolutely love the way this Washington national team has been hitting lately. They're going up against a bullpen game for Tampa Bay, so I expect them to get some type of runs today. And I would also lean towards the full game on over. I can see the Rays scoring some runs as well on John Lester today. I would lean full game over. I'm definitely going Washington team total over 4.5. Yeah, the way Schwarber's been hitting and the way this Nationals team, they got Juan Soto back, and looks like he's starting to hit again. This Nationals team, they've been playing some really good baseball lately, and I think that they can cash this team total over by like the 5th or 6th inning. So Nationals team total over.
Sounds good. We get to move on to a beautiful matchup, matched my favorite thing ever, a doubleheader.
Yeah, we get the Detroit Tigers and the Cleveland Indians for this matchup. And to be honest, I have not looked at this game at all because I didn't know who the pitchers were going to be till this morning. So I hadn't had the chance to look at it. And definitely not 2 pitchers I'm looking to back here. Probably an over is something I would look at in this game. 2 really bad pitchers. Cal Quantrill, 0-2, 3.64 ERA, 1.3 whip. 36 strikeouts, 17 walks, and 47 innings pitched. Jose Urena, 2-8, 6 ERA, 1.65 whip, 42 strikeouts, 32 walks, 69 innings pitched. Nice. But I think the Indians can tag up Urena today. Am I laying minus 180 or plus 110 on a run line when they're at home in a doubleheader? No. I'm staying away from this game. This game is gross. The Indians win this game today, but I'm not touching it.
Yeah, no, thank you. No. I don't do double headers, A. And B, if I did do double headers, why would I do this one? Minus 182 as your favorite. You can get them on the run line at a plus 110. Still no. If anything, God, no, I don't like anything in this game. Yeah, no, thank you.
Yeah, I'm not getting involved.
No. There's plenty of better spots on the slate, and as I do that, I click on this game. So,
there is a good spot on this game. You are right. I do like a spot on this game. So let's get into it.
Okay.
Miami Marlins, Philadelphia Phillies. Aaron Nola takes on Jordan Holloway in this matchup, and you can get the Philadelphia Phillies for a whopping minus 235, a plus 212 the other way for the Marlins. Over-under of 8 runs for this game. And for me, we're getting Aaron Nola 5-4, 3.97 ERA, 1.18 WHIP, 107 strikeouts, 22 walks, and 90 2/3 innings pitched. Holloway is 1-2, 2.55 ERA, 1.19 WHIP, 17 2/3 innings pitched though, but he's looked good in those 17 innings. Nothing to complain about here. The walks are a little high. He's had 10 walks and 17 2/3 innings pitched. Needs to get those down a little bit, but I think that those numbers will even out as he gets more innings. I'm on the first 5 under 4.5 in this game. I think that this Miami team. This is one I had. This is one line I had circled last night, and the line didn't come out till recently, so I just bet it. But I had first 5 under written out for this one, and 4.5. I was expecting it to be a 4 or a 3.5 for this game potentially. So I'm glad it's a 4.5. I like Aaron Nola. I think he shuts down this AAA offense in the Washington Nationals. I'm still in the Nationals for whatever reason. The AAA offense of the Miami Marlins. Marlins are ranked. Where's my numbers here? Where's it? There we go. 28th in the MLB for runs scored per game. Only teams lower than them: Pittsburgh Pirates and the New York Mets. So, I expect not much from this Miami offense against a good pitcher like Aaron Nola. I was also looking at the team total under for Miami potentially, but it's a 3.5 number 1, and it's a minus 145 number 2 to the under. So, no, I'm gonna go first 5 under though, 4.5 for this game. I think that it's a lower scoring game. You can see a nice 5-6 shutout innings from Aaron Nola, and I think Holloway will pitch better than people expect him to. So, and maybe a little bit of a shot on the dog here.
Oh, you think you would go after Miami?
Potentially.
Yeah, I think if we're talking for value standpoint, there's definitely value on Miami. Aaron Nola, I mean, he's been all right. He besides that San Francisco start where he got tagged up for 6 runs and 2 1/3 innings, he's pitched pretty good. In his other 2 out of his 3 starts, which were against the Yankees and the Mets, allowing no earned runs and 5 hits in 13 innings of against New York teams. So, if anything, he has been doing better, minus that San Francisco, which all these teams have good offenses, and I think Aaron Nola has a good shot at really having a good game today. But in terms of talking value standpoint, Miami side is definitely where the value is at, but I'm not going to be betting on that.
Yeah, I was looking to find some way to back Miami here, because it would be full game money line if anything, and I'm not really much of a fan of betting those full money lines because I don't want to mess with bullpens. But if there is one bullpen in the major leagues right now I want to target, it's this Philadelphia one, especially with the plus 200. If you're telling me it's going to be 1-1 at the end of the 6th, hell yeah, I want this plus 200. I'm about to talk myself into the Miami Marlins plus 208, am I?
No,
I am.
No, you're not. No, you're not. No,
Yep.
you're not. No.
Yep.
No,
Yep.
it's not happening. No, don't do it.
Okay, Miami Marlins money line 208. I'm betting it. The value's on the side. I had this game priced at minus 170. So yeah, I went with Miami here. I think that they can squeak out a 3-1 type of win. So yeah, I have a ton of action to begin with already. Why not add another game?
Fair enough. Next game.
Alrighty. We have the LA Angels and the New York Yankees here. Domingo Germán takes on Shohei Ohtani. Over under is 10 for the game here today. And looking at these pitchers, these are actually two decent pitchers so far. I mean, Domingo Germán is slumped as of late. But Shohei Ohtani, the MVP here, 28 home runs and a 2.58 ERA. You can't give me any other player in the MLB. I will shut that down immediately. There is no player in the MLB even attempting what he's attempting, and he's dominating in both. Dominating. A 2.58 ERA, 28. Huh?
Jacob deGrom.
Call me crazy.
Jacob deGrom has a better batting average.
Call me crazy. If we had a full league MVP, the MLB MVP, not the NL or the AL, my vote's going to Shohei Ohtani.
No.
Show me Jacob deGrom with 28 home runs this season.
He's a pitcher.
So is Shohei. Shohei's pitching today. He's got 28 home runs.
Show me Shohei Ohtani with less than a 2 ERA. Go.
I think he could potentially hit that this year. He's been pitching really well. I can see that. But keep in mind, he's also doing both. He's playing every single day, and he's pitching. He's an everyday player. That's what you want out of an MVP. That's why pitchers don't win the MVPs often, because they pitch one out of every 5 games. So Shohei Ohtani is my pick for the MVP if the MLB had an overall MVP. It's not DeGrom. It's Shohei Ohtani, because yes, DeGrom is absolutely dominating this year, but he's not playing every day, and he's not hitting 28 home runs like Shohei is. Yes, he has that trump card where if you think, oh, he can compare, he's a little bit lower than DeGrom. He has 28 home runs. Oh, he's Vladimir Guerrero Jr. is right up with him with home runs and RBIs. Oh yeah, he has a 2.58 ERA. You have arguments on both sides for Shohei Ohtani. But with that being said, all that rambling, all of that, I'm passing on the game. I don't see any value on this game. I had this game priced around -120 for the Yankees. I'm not touching the Yankees in this game, though. There's no value. It's priced correctly in my eyes. Maybe a lean towards the over, but not with Shohei pitching, so pass.
I got a bet on this one, and I'm gonna bet your MVP. I grabbed the Angels today, +115. It's that Domingo Germán hasn't been good. I don't trust him. I don't trust anybody in this Yankee staff. Can I say that fairly?
Yeah, because Garrett Cole is trash now that he can't doctor the baseballs.
Yeah, by the way, I was looking up the MVP odds and everything, and Cy Young popped up too. Garrett Cole is still a -175 to win AL Cy Young.
They're wrong.
Yeah, that's why I wanted to look at here. We'll come back to this Angels game in just a minute. Okay. Currently, AL Cy Youngs. Cole's -175, Rondon +300, Lynn +500, and then you got some of the other guys like Bieber at 1,600, Savali at 5K, Giolito at 5K, Bassett at 5K, Means 4K.
Where's Ohtani?
He's first place for most valuable player. Shohei Ohtani's not a good pitcher.
I mean his stats say otherwise. 3-1, 2.58 ERA, 1.18 WHIP.
I just want
82 strikeouts and 59 1/3 innings pitched. He doesn't have enough innings pitched to be qualified for something.
I don't think he has enough innings pitched to be qualified for anything.
Because I think he pitches 1 out of 7 days because he hits the other 6 and he absolutely rakes. How many times are you going to see someone hit 2 home runs one game, play the outfield, and then they're starting the next day on the mound?
No. Anyway,
is he DHing? Is he DHing tonight, or is he just focusing on pitching?
Most likely he DHs. Yeah.
Imagine having your pitcher hit second.
Yeah, I know, right? That's the best part.
Oh my
Anyways,
god.
we're getting sidetracked. I would probably bet on Rondon or Lynn instead of Cole. I love fading Cole. Anyways, back to the game. I do have the Angel in this one. Yankees just have not been performing to the extent that we expected them to. They did get a win last night, but at the same time, they've been very mediocre the past week, 2 weeks. And I'd prefer to go after the Angels at plus money in this game.
Absolutely, I can definitely see that.
Cool.
All right, now that we got completely sidetracked, now let's get back on the back on here. Seattle Mariners, Toronto Blue Jays, the matchup. Jesus Sheffield takes on Steven Matz. Steven Matz first start in around 2 weeks. We're getting a minus 235 for the Jays, a plus 212 for the Mariners, over under 10.5 for the game. And for me, I'm looking at one spot here. I'm looking to fade the guy that just came off an injury who hasn't pitched in 2 weeks. I love the Mariners in this spot. I have them team total over. I don't know if they win the game, but team total over 4.5. I think they get some runs here in this tiny little Buffalo ballpark. They'll get some runs off of Steven Matz, and if they don't get the runners off Steven Matz, they'll get to that bullpen. I expect a high-scoring game here tonight. I expect at least 5 runs from the Mariners. And this is basically taking Justus Sheffield out of the mix, who's, I think, lost his last 3 starts. He's been struggling as of late. So it's Seattle Mariners. Team total over 4.5 at plus 105. I really like that line. And it's just a fade of Steven Matz a little bit here because he's been struggling as of late. And he hasn't pitched in a while. And he's been bad at home. 1-2 at home, a 5.76 ERA. He last pitched 18 days ago against the Red Sox, went 5 2/3 innings. But before that, lost 3 out of his 4 starts against the Astros, against the Indians, and against the Red Sox. So I'm not super high on Steven Matz. He got off to a good start this season, but he's struggling as of late. Give me the team total over Seattle Mariners at the 4.5 at plus money. I like it.
I'll one up you on this one. I'll take the over in the game altogether. Toronto's a really good offensive team. I don't want to leave them out. And I think that even if Seattle goes off for 4 runs, 3 runs, I still think the Blue Jays can help cover it. I would be favoring Toronto in this matchup, but I'm not laying a minus 135. Minus 235, sorry, or a minus 132 for a run line. So no, not going to be betting a side in this one, but for the total, I'm going over in this game. It's at a 10.5. I think this one goes skies over.
Yeah, I can see plenty of runs in this game.
Mm-hmm. And then we'll move on to the next one.
Yeah, we're looking at the next game here is the San Diego Padres and the Cincinnati Reds. We're getting Joe Musgrove versus Vladimir Gutierrez, a minus 174 for the Padres, plus 160 for the Reds, over under of 10 runs for this game. I'm getting a lot of 10s and a halves as totals for today. And I can understand why. There's been a lot more runs since they've started checking pitchers, and this is just a good time for hitting because it's summertime, hotter weather, balls are flying out more often, so good times for hitters these days. Where are you looking at for this one?
This has been a solid spot this entire series, and I'm gonna go ahead and do this again. I'm going over in this game as well. Throughout the first 2 series, we've seen 13 runs each game, or something close to that. Yeah. It might have been 11 runs in the first game, 13 in the second game. I think this one goes over. It's at a 10.5. 10. No, 10.5 for Kansas City and Boston.
Oh, no. We're looking at San Diego and Cincinnati. I introduced San Diego, Cincinnati. That was the next team on the docket here.
Oh.
You skipped a game.
I might have put them in the wrong order. Yeah. Hold on. I'm sorry. Well, in that case, I don't have a play in this game. Musgrove, if anything, maybe look towards an under. first 5 under. But I'm not really too interested in going after this game. Both these offenses can hit. These pitchers are Musgrove pitches decent, except for not really on the road. Actually, so maybe go towards an over, but I don't really like this game particularly.
Yeah, I do like a spot on this game. I have Cincinnati's team total over. It's a 4.5. This is a great ballpark to hit in. It's going to be probably nice and hot, wind blowing out in Cincinnati today. A smaller ballpark and that little boom box of Great American. And I'm going to see plenty of offense here today. Don't trust Joe Musgrove completely here. I'm keeping Gutierrez completely out of the game. I see value on the Reds here, and the team total over 4.5. It's a nice little plus money as well. So give me the team total over for this one.
Sounds good. Now we'll go into the game that I actually thought we were talking about for a minute.
Yeah, which is the Kansas City Royals and the Boston Red Sox. Mike Minor takes on Martin Perez. Minus 150 for the Red Sox, plus 139 for the Royals. Over under of 10.5 in this game, and I'm assuming you're going over because that's what you said last game.
No, yeah. I can't hide that. No, I think that this has been just a solid spot for offense, especially in Wrigley where hits come easy and home runs come easy. We've seen a lot of runs.
You mean
Wrigley.
Fenway?
Oh boy, yeah, I meant Fenway. I don't know why I said Wrigley. I think I was looking at Chicago for a minute. And I don't know, whatever. Yeah, Fenway. But we've seen a lot of runs. So, yeah, I do like the over in this game. Lean definitely towards Boston. Boston's been really good. Kansas City cannot win a game for the life of them. They are now on a 7-game losing streak, which is the highest in the majors. The next highest is the Chicago Cubs. But, no, this is not a good spot for Kansas City, and I like the over in this game.
Yeah, can you take a guess where I'm going with this one?
Team total over Boston.
Yep, exactly. I love Boston in this game. This offense has been absolutely killing it lately. It's been hot, humid, wind blowing out in Boston. So great hitting weather here at Fenway. And for me, I'm just taking Martin Perez out of this game. I'm not trying to lay a minus 150 on Martin Perez, even though I do think that this is a good spot for the Red Sox. I'm going team total over 5.5. I got it at minus 135. It's gone down to minus 125 now. So a nice little spot here for the Red Sox offense. I think they get at least 6 runs. And focusing on team totals, I think that this can cash in like the 6th inning like it did last night. I expect a high scoring game again. I like the over 10.5 as well. I'm just going with the team total over for this game.
Sounds good. What do we got for the next game? There we go.
Yeah, here's a good one. We have the New York Mets taking on the Atlanta Braves. David Peterson takes on Max Fried in this matchup. We're getting the Braves here for a minus 146, a plus 135 run back for the Mets. Over under of 9 runs for this game. I have 2 plays on this game. For starters, I'm looking at the Mets at plus 135. I like them here. I had this game priced at a pick'em. I had this game priced Atlanta Braves minus 105. And that's not the line we're getting. Max Fried has not been particularly great this year. 4-4, 4.21 ERA. And he's 3-3, a 3.63 ERA at home. The opponent batting average is 300 at home. He's been struggling this year. He's definitely been very disappointing. His ERA at home is a lot better though than his ERA on the road. I'll give him that. But I'm looking to target the Mets here. And I'm also targeting the first 5 under. David Peterson, as of late, though, has been pitching much, much better. His last 3 starts, he's gone a combined 16 2/3 innings pitched. He's given up 2 earned runs on 6 hits. I like the first 5 under today with the Mets and the Braves. And I like the Mets money line at plus 135 as well.
5 under what?
First 5 under 5. My bad.
And that's at a minus.
That's a minus. Where is it? Minus 115.
And then you said Mets team total over? Or?
Our Mets full game money line plus
Oh,
135.
Yeah.
It's one of the 2 money lines I have today.
Sounds good. And then looking at this one, I have a pretty similar take to it. I've grabbing the Mets as well today. David Peterson just been pitching really well. Mets have been playing a little bit better. Atlanta has not really been all that good this year. They are now sitting 5.5 games back in the division. I just think this is overall a very solid spot for the Mets. They normally can hit Max Street pretty well. So I'm going Mets in this game. The offense is starting to come back, and Fordo's good. It has been back for a little while. Lindor's hitting. McNeil still needs to try to get hot, but he's been back for a little while. So I like the Mets in this one.
All right. Looking at our next game, it is the Minnesota Twins and the Chicago White Sox. This line has moved, and unfortunately, it moved the wrong way for me here. I bet the White Sox last night on the money line at minus 134. They're now a minus 118 on our book, a plus 108 run back on the Twins. There's been Bailey Ober money this morning.
For
the Twins. I understand the Twins have been playing really well as of late. Chicago's won the last 2 here. I see value on them here. I had this game priced Chicago minus 155. As much as I don't trust Dylan Cease, I really like him today against a Twins team. I like the over as well, but I'm going Chicago White Sox money line, and I'm also adding Chicago White Sox team total over.
Hold on. Sorry, I was distracted by the chat. You said Chicago White Sox
money line at minus 118 and the team total over at 4.5 at minus 110. I think we see some runs from this White Sox lineup. They're a good hitting lineup, and I think they get the win tonight as well. So give me the White Sox. Give me the team total over as well.
We've run out of room in our thing. You got it. Sorry, I was distracted by Cameron on the side. Who is who? Barbecue sauce. I used to work with Cameron at somewhere. I used to work with him, so that's why. Which one likes the barbecue
at a restaurant? Yeah.
Yeah, and he saw me laughing at it, so yeah.
I was wondering why someone randomly comments BBQ. I'm like, I didn't remember going over a team with those initials. I don't remember looking at a game like that. Maybe he was looking at barbecue, looking at our next game, looking at Matt Harvey and thinking he's toast. But
okay.
Yeah, we're going with those type of jabs.
Yo, hold on. We ran out of room, Nick, on the one thing, so I'm gonna have to.
I had a feeling that was gonna happen because I have a lot of plays today.
You have too many team totals, and it's taking up a lot of space, Nick.
Yeah.
Hold on, I'm just fixing that. Nick. And we're good to go. Oink. You're going full contrarian. Okay. That's not a bad idea. That's not a bad idea.
I like that play. I will discuss that when we get to the hockey game.
Yeah, we got 2 more games to go over, but I believe this one's where our premium is.
Yeah, this is our premium play over on Picks and Parleys.net. If you guys want to check that out, the link to that is in the description of the video down below, which will have us move on to our final. Because barbecue, okay.
Love you too.
But that'll bring us to our final game here. Texas Rangers take on the Oakland Athletics. It's a minus 185 for the A's, a plus 170 for the Rangers. Over under of 8 runs for this game. Where are you looking to finish out the slate here?
I'm looking at the basketball. No, I'm kidding. I just don't like this game. I don't feel like this is a good spot for Texas. I think that the Oakland would be the better play, but I'm not laying a minus 183 on it. Yeah, I'm just going to be passing on this game. Not a good spot. Chris Bassett has been pitching really well lately. 8-2, 3.25 ERA. He's actually in consideration for the Cy Young race at this point. He's like a plus 5,000, but he's in there.
I like it. Well deserved.
Okay.
He's been consistent.
He has been, but I'd favor Oakland in this one altogether.
Yeah, looking at this game, I would look at maybe a team total, or my bad, not a team total. I don't hate that. I don't hate that look. But I'm looking at the maybe a first 5 under in this game. Overall, I'm staying away from this game. I was looking potentially at team total under for Texas Rangers at 3.5. But that's for number one, it's 3.5. Number two, it's a 140. If this was a 4.5, I would jump all over that. 3.5, I'll pass. I'm going to stay away from that game.
Yeah. Joe Free, you asked about the Milwaukee Brewers. Look at my first play. I like Milwaukee in this one. I grabbed him at a -1. I just grabbed him on the money line. I don't mind that run line at plus 120. It's just the fact that Chicago has not been good lately. So it's a strict fade of who do you call it?
Yeah. If you like the Brewers today, here's my play. If you want the Brewers, take them on the first 5 -0.5 at -120. I'm just saying that because the Cubs, I think, still have the number 1 rated bullpen in the MLB. I'm just putting it out there. That's it.
Okay. Well, that concludes baseball for the day. We'll go ahead over the basketball and hockey in just a minute. And if you guys are new to the channel, leave a like, subscribe, comment, share, do all that good stuff. We appreciate all the support over here. If you guys are interested in our premium plays, picksandparleys.net/game time will save you 50% off our 7-day package over there. Quick scheduling for all the picks and parlays people. Craig Trapp, 10 o'clock. Me and Nick, 11 o'clock here. Go over to Winning Free Picks. He'll be live in about 7 minutes. We'll end up sending you guys over to him. Sean Higgs with Midday Money, and when we're done here. 1:30 for Morning Wood with Allie Burns. There will be a little bit of a different game time decision. Me and Nick will not be on it. We'll be traveling. So I believe it's going to be Allie, Daniel, and Lenny. So that should be interesting to see our show run by different people. And then there's a Total Chaos, I believe, tonight. I don't know who it is. I think there might be, could come back to game time decision and see whether or not there is. And then Late Night Money with Sean Higgs over at Winning Free Picks as well. That is the complete rundown of everybody there.
Yeah.
Now basketball.
Now looking at the basketballs here, we have the Phoenix Suns take on the LA Clippers. It is a -115, -105 money lines. I'm not looking at +1, -1 because if you're looking at taking a +1, just take the freaking money line and don't lay a point, because just pay the 5 cents or give up the point and take 5 cents. Just lay the money line if you're looking to bet either of these teams. Over under of 214.5 for this game. Where are you looking at for this one?
Phoenix in 4, 5, 6. I think Phoenix wins tonight. I just think that eventually not having Kawhi, because Kawhi is going to be out again tonight. Not having Kawhi is going to catch up to them. I think Phoenix finishes off the series today. It's just I don't really trust the Clippers right now without them. Yes, we did see Phoenix go from a 1-point favorite to a 1-point dog in this one. So a little bit of money coming in towards LA. I'll be on Phoenix today. I think they get the job done today. And in terms of total, the total is our premium play for the day. So not going to give that one out.
All right. I was gonna ask what's your thoughts on maybe a team total over under for Clippers.
I don't know. Clippers, what 107? I don't know. That's a questionable one. Probably lean towards the under for the team total Clippers, but I think this game's gonna be a blowout. So
fair enough. All right. Then we will make the transition from the NBA to the NHL then, where we have, Stanley Cup game number 2, the Canadiens and the Lightning, a -193, -195 for the Lightning, a plus 173, plus 175 for the Canadiens. Over under 5 for this game. I have 2 plays on this one. Let's kick it off with the total. I'm going under the total here. I'm seeing a 2-1 type of game here for today. I see adjustments being made for Montreal being able to slow down the attack of the Lightning. Being able to, I think they're going to be able to slow down Point and Kucherov in this series, similar to the way they did Marner and Matthews and Scheifele and Stone and Pasquaretti and Smith. Like they also keep in mind, game 1 of the semifinals, Vegas beat them 4-1. It was not a close game. And then people were counting out the Canadiens, and then they come back and win the 6 games. They're going to make adjustments. They are going to play better tonight. My other play is the Montreal Canadiens plus 1.5 goals. Now it's a minus 150. I got it at minus 145 last night. I think there's absolute value on this spot. Let me grab my book real quick so I can give out all my stats here. Montreal in this playoffs, 14-4 on the plus 1.5 line, 7-3 on the road. So they have been a good road playoff team so far in these playoffs. And I got an alert here a little while ago that I was going to bring up during this game. There will be no Alex Killorn here in game number 2 for the Tampa Bay Lightning. So they're going to be missing a second line player there. So it's going to be interesting to see who moves up potentially to that second. Now I'm going to go look up on Tampa Bay line rush. I can potentially see maybe Goudreau moving up to that second line. Let me take a look. Tampa Bay Lightning line rush starting lineup here. Let's take a look what we're getting for line daily face-off. Yeah, we'll use daily face-off right now. These are just what I used to look at for starting lineups because I used to use these sites when I did DFS. Degrominator, yeah. On point value, yeah. I like the under everything. Yeah, I think 2-1 Montreal is definitely a valid score for tonight. And it looks like it's going to be Tyler Johnson moving up to the second line from the fourth line. It looks like it's going to be Point, Palat, Kucherov, Johnson, Chiarelli, Stamkos, Gord, Goudreau, Coleman. So they're keeping the third line together, and they move Johnson up from the fourth line, and it's going to be Matthew Joseph moving into that fourth line with Ross Colton and Patrick Maroon. So, yeah, I like that this and then Tyler Johnson's also going to be on that second power play taking over second power play unit taking over, who do you call it, spot, Killorn. That is definitely a big loss, I think, for Tampa Bay. He's a more effective player than people may give that credit for. So, yeah, I like Montreal here, plus 1.5 goals, and the under 5 is where I'm looking at for this game.
Sounds good. All right, well, we're going to go ahead and do a quick sum up of what we got because we got a lot of plays. Specifically, Nick's got a lot of team totals that's taking up a lot of room. But
yep,
we'll go ahead and go over all the stuff we got. For me, I got the Milwaukee Brewers today. I got the Washington Nationals. I got the Angels. I got the over in Toronto. I got the over in Boston. And I got the Mets along with the Phoenix Suns.
All right, ready? I have the Miami Marlins money line, the first 5 under 4.5 in Miami. I have the Mets money line along with the first 5 under in the New York Mets. I have the White Sox money line along with the White Sox team total over. So a lot of double ups today. Washington team total over, Seattle team total over, Boston and Houston both team total overs, along with Cincinnati team total over and Arizona team total over. First 5 under in Colorado and Pittsburgh. Houston and No, that's a premium play. I almost mentioned a premium play there. And then also the Montreal Canadiens plus 1.5 goals and the under 5 for that game as well.
Sounds good. Well, I just put the link to Higgs's show. He just started up. So go ahead, go over there, hang out with him. But that's going to wrap it up for today for us. Nick, take it away.
We want to thank you guys, as always, for watching. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. You're wrong, Isaiah, with the lightning there. They do not sweep. They go at least 5-6 games. If anything, they're going to take one in Montreal. But that's going to just about wrap it up for the show here. I want to thank you guys, as always, for watching. Be sure to hit that thumbs up button, subscribe to the channel, and turn on those post notifications so you guys are notified each and every time we go live here on the Earle Sports Bet Show, which is every single day, 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. But that's going to just about do it here. My name is Nicholas Earle. I was joined here by my brother, Tim. This has been the Earle Sports Bet Show. Thank you guys, as always, for watching, and good luck.
See you guys.